Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Spiritfarer. Joining me is JKLantern.
I'm gonna send Dylan Hollis every single recipe in this game. As they are written and as they are performed.
I'd like to see his response to that.
Here's some pork chops and some rice flour. Let's make corn dogs!
And StarPrincessHLC.
I may be looking up recipes right now.
Oh no.
For this game or just in general?
This game.
Okay. I
see
mean, I
Willie
actually have the recipe list pulled up.
I think there's one that's probably gonna get Lantern already.
I actually sent my sister's family a cookbook for Christmas. Which, she's either going to be like, oh, an activity I can do with the family, or she's going to be like, God damn it, why did you do this? I found a small Legend of Zelda cookbook, and my nieces and nephews have... The term hyperfixation springs to mind.
Knee patches.
Ah, good dinner.
Yep, good dinner. And unfortunately that does kind of just cut away back to the moment when the ship can't move anymore. I do need to grow more wheat to keep turning into flour up there.
I misheard that again.
Hey, look, this would be a very different game if I had that.
Behold, man, we have weed flour.
I wonder if that's even a thing that could work.
Hang on. I'm going to... What do they look like? Because I don't... Well?
Oh, apparently there's cannabis flower.
Interesting.
These trees literally just sprouted fruit as I was looking at them.
Okay, that's how you make edibles, which is something I was not expecting to research this evening, but here we are. This LP goes in weird directions sometimes. All the time. Every time.
Let's see, what can I do now? Yeah, improving Bruce and Mickey's house while I'm here.
I mean, at least we know that Kaiser rolls and ketchup don't exist in this world.
They should be the only food that exists in this world. That is a nice TV.
And interesting speaker setup they've got going on there.
I know when we first moved here, basically there are 2 floors to this house, but the second floor is basically the attic and what was a game room and is now just my apartment. It's set up with, wiring for a surround sound in here. We had no idea how it works. I barely use my TV anyway, so we never bothered to figure it out. So there's just a wall with, 8 million wires coming out of it.
I was gonna say, I think when I was visiting, it was the big time we were using the TV.
Yeah, and that was just to, we watched Feasting on Asphalt, a couple of movies, and played Switch games.
Yep.
Feasting on Asphalt, that's the one with Guy Fieri, isn't it?
No, it's Alton Brown, and this particular one was him going from, East Coast to West Coast, although sadly he didn't make the entire trip because he broke his collarbone or something.
Yeah. And then I watched that movie my dad was very intent on us watching.
American Graffiti.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Mhm.
I dare. I'm about to get shot by Star Wars fans. I dare say it's the best movie George Lucas has ever done.
I mean, if you are a real Star Wars fan, you realize one thing. Star Wars is not great cinema. It just isn't.
It's a lot of... My bar for Star Wars tends to be not that high anyway. Like, I want to see creatures, space battles, and spectacle. And yes, there should be some writing and some character, but, like, that's kind of a secondary concern. I am probably going to enjoy it, even if, like, the writing is subpar. Like, I joke about Solo being, like, the Star Wars thing I don't like. And even that, I'm like, it was okay. It didn't need to exist. It wasn't bad, necessarily. It just wasn't good. It didn't need to be there. But yeah, like, Star Wars never... As much as I love Star Wars, I rarely watch those and go like, oh man, like... Granted, it did reinvent special effects in so many ways.
But when Star Wars tried to get very much, you know, important and special and up its own ass a whole lot. So, did you need the surf and turf?
I'm trying to remember who did that song, but you ain't worth the salt in my tears.
Yeah.
The woodworker.
Yeah, it's in the park.
But it's not Sunday and there's no George.
I know. So we can't put things together.
Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark.
But it had those squeaky dinosaurs that murdered a dude.
I suppose that proves they're really not all bad.
I enjoy that Weird Al song. I know it's not one of his best ones, but like that music video is just fun.
Hi.
I was talking... A former coworker of mine loves music, and he got to help in the kitchen with me a couple of times and would play music with me. And one of the things he was a huge Frank Zappa fan, and I've listened to some Zappa and have enjoyed it, although Zappa was a musician's musician, in a lot of ways. What the hell?
This one turned early.
Yep.
Right. She wants the house.
She's particular.
Yep. But, because I hadn't heard this Weird Al song in a long time, like, I didn't get the joke about this song when I first heard it, but when I was talking to, my buddy, my, former coworker, my friend, he was like, yeah, Weird Al did a brilliant parody of just, like, Frank Zappa in general, and I was like, wait, what? It's like, oh yeah, didn't you know Genius in France is just a huge Frank Zappa parody? And I was like, wait, hold on, it's been a long time since I've heard that song. That's what that was? He's like, yeah, here, listen to it. And he puts it on, and like, it's one of his longer ones. But like, within 30 seconds, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely a Zap ad.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
It's a damn good one too. In
Mhm.
so, like it changes styles like 5 times, and each and every one of them is Zappa.
So have you noticed who we don't see right now?
I don't see a tool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I saw a list that said Uncle's gone.
Let's go ahead and advance some other things, why don't we?
I was like, oh my god, those statues are topless.
Yep.
Well, welcome to Titties.
Is it that show that you were talking about earlier?
The one that was trending on Twitter, you mean?
Yes.
I'm still confused.
See, like I said, I only found one thing when I checked, and it didn't have anything to do with an island. It had a mansion.
I'm gonna be watching this video months from now and being like, what the hell were we talking about?
So what is it?
My splanch!
So what is it?
An organ that I need to keep hydrated.
So what is it?
Oh god, that... Nikki just flew by and the VeggieTale song just came to mind.
That is bigger than the boogeyman?
No, but it's from that episode.
Oh,
Weirdly
okay.
enough. It was the first silly song with Larry. Everybody wants a everybody loves a water buffalo. Yours is fast and mine is slow. Hers is wait! Everybody doesn't got a water buffalo! We'll have children writing letters going, how come I don't have a water buffalo? Where's my water buffalo?
Then it becomes like people wanting a hippopotamus for Christmas.
God, that song. Pain.
Also, lobster roll. Specifically asking for a lobster roll.
A New Englander like me, he wants lobster roll, okay. I mean...
I actually made them already, so as soon as he lands, I can give him one.
Like last time I was in New England, which was several years ago, like, my dad and his entire family made points of talking about how, like, Rhode Island and Connecticut are just owned by the mob, so... I do love me some lobster roll.
I took like 2 seconds. That's only because you flew off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's fish in the lobster roll. It's what you asked for, man.
Fine, we'll make you some other things.
Woodbridge.
How about some Rocky Mountain oysters?
Was it Woodbridge, Virginia? Because I know I went through there at least once.
You know, considering where we get Rocky Mountain oysters from, these two should be worried about that.
Exactly.
Where was Woodbridge in relation to Fredericksburg? Okay.
You're gonna fly off again. Now you want fried chicken. I've got fried... If you just stay. God damn it.
What's... The frustrating thing is probably the cow doesn't care that much.
Okay, yeah, Woodbridge was a straight shot up I-95, pretty much. Not quite, but close enough. Right along the Potomac there.
And you're gonna leave again, aren't you? Yes, you are. I hate you two so much. Bruce, Mickey, you two are the absolute worst.
I mean, I'm still saying Astrid and Giovanni are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Here, have some fried chicken. Oh, we never got our free cookies.
I am going to check something.
Huh?
Going to DoorDash. Got that address in. Okay. I don't need to look at that right now. Let's see here. Nope.
Gustav Astrid Giovanni, okay.
I am investigating things. I do not see a KFC. That is disheartening.
I'm a confusion.
Problem is, sometimes trying to find one specific passenger because they have multiple places they like to hang out.
Yeah. Star, there's no KFC.
I mean, there's one not far from my job.
True. That is true.
You were there.
Yes, I was.
You held the bucket.
I did hold the bucket. It was warm.
Hmm. You see what popped up over there?
The enchanted tiki room?
Parrots.
No, not quite.
Oh, hello.
What the?
Spirit flower.
Yep. See, Atul is not good with the goodbyes. When it was his time to go, he just left the ship.
Aw, I liked him.
So we don't have to transport him anywhere. We don't have to transport him back to the
Doria.
Everdor.
He will be missed.
Mm-hmm. I guess in a way it is kind of similar to life. Sometimes you don't get the closures you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you say Caesar, my first thought is a Caesar salad.
Not Caesar Rodney, one of the fathers of our country?
Who?
To be fair, the only reason I'm aware of his existence is because of the musical 1776. He was one of the delegates from Delaware. Specifically, he was the one who was like at death's door and rode all the way back to Philadelphia in order for the independence movement to get Delaware's vote.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
So
A long
Lantern,
time since I've seen that, but
I put an egg in here.
Oh no.
What do you think I'm gonna get with an egg?
A singular egg. If it's a poached egg, someone's going to die.
Just assuming a fried egg. Or an omelet. Oh,
Sunny
side
side up. Notice there were 2 eggs on that plate.
Wait a minute!
I guess it's like with Kangaskhan. Where'd that baby come from?
But on that note, I think with Atul's passing, I think it's time to call this a video. Because I've got a thing to look up because it's not kicking off the way it's supposed to. And I might do that off screen. So, until next time, take care, everyone.
Eggs.
Benedict.
Arnold.